guys know how much they annoy me. Owie. Ow. So it looks like Vincent's got back up to his feet, which means he's gonna cast fire too. And he finishes everything off. Woot! Da 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 da. Wow, 166 AP. That's ridiculous. That is truly ridiculous. I cannot even believe. And that means Cloud got like 200 AP. This is insanity. This is madness. You know, I wanted to say this is Sparta, but I am not that clever to come up. I'm not that entertaining to possibly want to rip off such a overplayed and overused joke. So you finally leave Mount Nibble, and now we have to go on to our next town. And since I'm tired of having Vincent blink with his limit break, we're just going to let him use it. Looks like he wants to use Beast Flare. Oh boy. Yeah. One shot. Awesome. Really. Totally didn't see that one coming. No, seriously, I really didn't see that coming. That was slightly frightening to see Vincent get a one-shot. That's nice, but slightly frightening. So you want to just follow around this bend, and you'll soon see the next town you have to go to. Now, I am done for now, because I don't really... I want to save this little bit for another recording. I don't want to go into this right now and have to cut it up into pieces. I want to save this entire thing for its own recording. So we're going to save it again. Over this one. And with that, guys, I will be back with more in a bit. Yeah. It's going to get really hectic, and we're also nearing a mini side series I'm going to be doing. It's a side quest in the game, it's also going to be its own little mini series. It's going to be a little entertaining. I think you guys might really enjoy it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, this is Resobaso, and I am back. So we're going to continue with this game. Now there's one thing I need to go over before I actually start this, and that is that the I Beat a Dragon video was taken down. I took it down for good reason. After I produced the video and after it had been up for the amount of time that it was up, I saw no more reason to keep it up, mostly because I don't want to encourage, you know, like I don't want to come off as if I'm trying to get back at people. I'm not like that, guys. You should know that. I did that as a challenge because he issued a challenge and I took it, but I don't want it to be taken the wrong way. So that's why the video was taken down. It served its purpose for the time that it was up, and that's it. So we're going to continue to this town, and when you guys, and the town is actually named after the monument in the back, or the huge object known as a rocket. Yes, this town is actually named Rocket Town. And Cloud is clearly impressed because as he looks up, he sees this giant rocket, which is apparently tilted. Great way to start, isn't it? Well, typically, Cloud, you make a giant rocket whenever you want to explore outer space. So you want to talk to this guy, and if I recall correctly, he's going to, yeah, you want to talk to him twice, and then you want to say, yeah, let's take a look. So now you're going to get another looking view at it. So then he gives you the Yoshiyuki. Yeah, I actually pronounced that correctly. Can you imagine that? The Yoshiyuki. This is actually a weapon for Cloud. I'm going to actually take a look at it. I don't know if it's any good or not. I think the Rune Blade for express purposes is actually better. Sword is used when allies... okay. Apparently it's stronger, but its attack percentage is actually weaker. I'm not going to use it, though, so... I do need to actually get me some better gear, so we're going to switch out my gear real fast. One of these days, I do need to go back to wherever I was and get me more of those, what is it? Stupid thingies. The gold amulets. armlet because I do actually need those, and I probably should have stole them. And seeing I don't want to actually buy stuff like that, so you're gonna go through the back door of this house I went into. And as you come out back, your team investigates a plane known as the Tiny Bronco. Hmm. But apparently Barrett's idea isn't gonna work because we've been caught. Oh. Our names? I'm Rezo. This is Cloud. The big black guy's Barrett, and the tall, brooding fellow with us is Vincent. Oh, you meant just Thumb. My bad. Uh-oh. Rufus is coming? Great. Great, 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 great. I hate Rufus. I really do. Rufus is the equivalent of probably the biggest prick in the world. And I hate him. I really do. So you go into back inside the house, get the drill arm, which is actually another one of Barrett's snap and attached weapons. I call it a snap. I call it snap and attach because he can pretty much take these. He pretty much takes weapons off like toys and puts it back on. Because in case you haven't noticed, he has like half a dozen different accessories. I swear, Barrett is like the ultimate action toy. So you want to get up to the rocket. Going up. Oh my goodness. Great. You think they'd have elevators? I mean, come on, man. This was some high tech. This was some high tech here. I mean, this is really, really, really messed up. Okay, so you go inside the rocket, and now we're going to meet the next character. Now, as I said, in every game, the character known as Sid has been reincarnated since, I believe, Final Fantasy III. In every game since then, he's been reincarnated in some way, shape, or form. Now, from the last time I checked, the only game that he ever actually fought with you, aside from the character we're going to meet now, was in Final Fantasy IV. Well, guys, this is him. This is Sid. Hmm. He's I'm gonna let his dialogue show you. He's a really eccentric guy. That's, well, we asked him. Oh, why don't you tell me about the rocket? Hmm. Okay. So now we're gonna get a flashback of. I think we're gonna get the flashback. I don't remember. Uh. So apparently Shira is the reason why it failed. Interesting. Poor Sid. So yeah, Sid is pretty much the same in almost every game. So we realize that he's pretty depressed about things and he's not in a good mood. So we're just gonna head back down. Now, in most of every game that Sid's been in, he's either been um, a, I believe, a airship pilot, or a scientist, or an airship scientist, or pilot scientist, or an airship scientist who really isn't a pilot, or any combination of different things. In this game, he's pretty much a pilot, and um, that pretty much is his main purpose. Although, I mean, granted, he's a decent character, and I'll give him that much. Like I said, almost every single Final Fantasy game does have a Sid of some kind, and this is probably one of the few games where Sid actually is playable. So let's go back inside. Oh, and we run into Shira. Yeah, he's not too happy. Well, jeez. Okay, okay, jeez. Man, he is a grumpy guy, isn't he? Even Barrett's impressed by his attitude. That says a lot, considering Barrett does have a pretty bad attitude sometimes. Oh my goodness, Vincent actually said something? So now we're gonna find out exactly what happened and how exactly Shearer destroyed his dream. Oh, what the hell? This ain't right. Hmm. Uh-oh. I've got to give Sid credit though. His hairdo in this game is spiky. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Sid's a great character. At least this Sid is. Granted, Headmaster Sid in Final Fantasy VIII. Ugh, that was the worst idea for a character ever. I swear to God, having why name a character Sid if he has no real relevance to the game at all? It was such a waste of my time. Hmm. So of course Sid is ready to go. He's preparing for launch, and yeah. Uh-oh. Someone's still in the engine room. Oh. Hey, that's dedication. She's willing to die to make sure that he gets his dream. I don't know about you guys, but that's some serious dedication to your job and just to somebody in general. So now the takeoff's about to happen. He can't stop it. Oh crap! They canceled out there 6 months to launch. Christ. Uh oh. So now the time's ticking down. Sid is having a freaking panic attack. There's nothing you can do. Temperature is starting to rise. She's probably going to get burned to a crisp. Now, what happens next is, I don't understand. If Sheer doesn't mean much to him, then why won't he just sacrifice her just to have his dream? Yeah, so the rocket is about to take off. It launches. Before it can really get anywhere, it stops. And then it, leans. So this in turn shows exactly how Rocket Town has this leaning rocket. And now it's easy to see how it's Shearer's fault. Though I don't know if it's really Shearer's fault. She said go without him, so I don't see why he couldn't just do it. I mean, granted he might not want to be a murderer, but I just don't see how he wouldn't do it anyways. Huh. Oh crap, here's Palmer. Wow. Sid is packing profanity on thick. Wait. You're telling me of all the words he just said, fat was the only word that offended you? Honey, lots of honey and lard? Ew. Even I find that to be unappealing and gross. Oh my god. Ugh, come on, you stupid controller. There we go. Uh-oh. Haha. Oh, jeez. That's Rufus's charm for you, isn't it? Oh, Palmer, you fat... Ugh. I swear to Christ, Palmer, if you even lay a hand... Oh, never mind. That's it. He's dead. He is dead. Come on, Palmer. Let's do this. Barrett, kill him. Just pop a cap on him. Okay. This is... I don't even want to qualify this as a boss fight. This is more like fighting a... This is more like a retard fighting a boxer. This is Palmer. He has maybe one attack, and that's Mako gun. This gun hits you with about a cocktail of all the elements. Or I thought it did. Now, as requested by Owl Flame, I'm going to show Vincent's limit break. Palmer is also not very good with being paralyzed, so if you can paralyze him, you probably got him. So we're going to continue. Of course, Vincent now is completely useless to my group. No matter. I'm not gonna let Vincent rain just havoc on him, because you know Vincent's gonna stomp all the way up and down his little fat sorry self. Oh yeah. So there goes Vincent again, you know, raving, just having a good old jolly time with him. And again, another turn by Vincent as he uses Beast Flare. Again, Palmer is not very difficult. If you want to really consider this guy a boss, fine, but I don't really consider him a boss. In fact, I don't even consider him much of a challenge. How did you miss, Vincent? That's retarded. Now, due to the fact that Vincent is currently out of the running for being able to use his regular magic, I'm kind of forced to have to do things my way, which is really just use Cloud for healing, and then pretty much just beat him around. If you want to waste magic on a guy, feel free to. I'm not going to really bother with it. Ow. So we're just going to keep going back and forth. I'm actually kind of taking my time on this guy because I do actually enjoy this fight. What the? Oh, you did not. No, just no. You do not even attempt to try to egg me on. You will lose. Yeah, eat enemy skill. Flamethrower. Come on, hit Barrett, hit Barrett. No, not Cloud, you fool. Beast Flare. Okay, so you finally beat down Palmer. He thinks he's all big and bad, and when he sees that the tiny Bronco started to move, so he ducks, and looks like he's relaxing. And the one thing you wouldn't expect to have happen happens. The guy is hit by a truck. Wow, talk about karma. Huh. That's just too good to be true. I kind of feel bad for the poor guy. He was hit by a car. I hope he's okay. Well, I take that back. I really don't hope he's okay. I hope that nothing horrible happens to him. I don't hope that he's dead, but I don't really feel bad for him. So our group realizes that the plane isn't going to stop, and we decide we're going to board the stupid thing before things get kind of bad. This is only the beginning, folks, because from here on out, things are going to get really nice really easily, and I'm really kind of excited because from here on out, things are going to be kind of cool. And I'm really kind of happy about this. This is going to be kind of cool, guys. We now have the tiny Bronco. Now, I don't know how they have enough, fortitude to hang on to the wing like that. Now, Sid sees us coming and starts making a mad dash for it as they try to shoot the plane out the sky. And somehow Sid is just hauling it and somehow manages to catch on to it. That's incredible. And we also get shot down. Talk about a bummer. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Einstein. So I need you to tell me the tail's been hit. Good. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. Oh, great. Oh, that wasn't a big splash at all. In fact, that was so easy. Anybody could have handled that. We handled that perfectly. Nope. Hunt. Oh, well. Come on. Okay, now, we've learned that we need to head toward the Temple of Ancients, but we're not going to go there just yet. Now, I'm watching the time click by, and I'm realizing I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do my best to explain this now. So, alright, I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think. It's not working out too well. I cannot remember to save my life. I'm probably not going to be able to fit all this into one. I was hoping I could get this all done in one recording, but that might not be so easy. So we're going to stop here. And I'm going to stop this video here for now. Until then, guys, I'm not going to push on with the game, but I'm going to go into a mini-series I hope you all will enjoy. So until then, this is Resobaso signing out, and stay tuned for the big mini-series I have planned. Alright, I am back. Hurricane Ike is such a pain, but I've managed to get myself back on track, and I'm going to try to get this done now. So this is going to begin one of many different little side quest mini-series I'll be doing. And this one is known as Rezo in the Watai Adventures. So let's begin. So you can get here. What? You know what? You guys saw the last video. You know how to get here. I showed that. So we'll go up here. So as we arrive in this area, something is going to happen that's going to drive, I don't know, the same people insane, because what happens next is completely retarded. Yuffie comes along and stops us. Interesting. So now she's... Okay, so she obviously knows the area pretty well. That's great, but what does that have to do with you and us? Seriously. Huh. Alright, so before Yuffie can say anything, I'll try to save her behind. Shinra's soldiers run up on us. Yeah. Yuffie, do you have something to do with this? What, other guys from before? What? So now Yuffie claims she has nothing to do with this one, but that also leaves the fact that this one, that's a little bit suspicious. Okay, so Yuffie runs off and we are thrown into battle. And upon entering battle, you're going to realize the big problem here, and trust me, you'll notice it really quickly. Yeah, we don't have any more materia. Yuffie, in her greatness, took our materia from us. Which basically means no more magic, no more anything. We've pretty much been relieved of any and all, you know, things we could have had during these fights, which just make these fights even more annoying, considering they can cast what I think this is. I don't know what that is. Darkness and sleep on you at the same time. Ooh, grenade bomb, sweet. Of course, this doesn't stop me from using my limit breaks, that's for sure. So yeah, Yuffie has taken your materia, and now it's up to you to manage to get through some of these fights without him. Good luck, considering the great, and considering the fact that we can't hit these guys too. This makes my life even better. Now, due to the criticisms of certain people, I'm going to be taking on all the battles I run into during this stage of the game. Now, this person might not claim that's criticism. You know, forget trying to be anonymous. He knows who you hide your weapon. You know who you are. You told me to stop avoiding battles. I'm not going to avoid them. Most of them. And of course, you know, they keep putting me to sleep, which makes it almost impossible to do anything, because now I can barely ever hit these guys. Come on. Yes! Oh my goodness. Awesome hit, Barrett. Okay, we win the fight. Thank God. So as the fight ends, we come to realize that our materia is gone. Yeah, good job, Einstein. I kind of realized that during the fight. And we also come to realize that Yuffie has made a rather interesting escape, leaving us here to fend for ourselves. So now it's our time to work on getting our materia back from Miss Yuffie, because she's a dirty little thief who took it from us. Why? Seriously, why would you do that? She just screwed us over. Sure, she's a thief, but, you know, you typically don't screw the people you're working with over. That's just really bad business, or really good business, depending on who you work for and what you do, I suppose. So we'll just keep on following this path, and sooner or later we should find our way there. Hopefully battle will be at a minimum, because fighting some of these fights here with no materia is kind of bad. And I'm hoping that this is giving me a handicap here, because trying to do some of these fights is near impossible, because a lot of these monsters tend to hit you really hard. Also, between this video and part 58, I think, I went back and obtained some new materia and stuff, but since I had honestly forgotten before I obtained the materia that this little bit in the game would not let me to use my materia, me obtaining it is, for lack of better words, useless. Okay, there goes two of them. Make sure you come into this with a nice amount of, you know, potions and stuff, or if you're going to be in a really bad way. So we're going to use Vincent's Limit Break, because I don't feel like being in this fight forever, and because Vincent's Limit Break is plain out cool. Bang! And we win. Da 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 da. Yeah, no, that's my really retarded rendition of the victory song, but you know what? I like it. Sweet. Yeah, all this AP and no one to gain from it. Great. That's a great way to waste my time. While we're here. So just keep following this path, and you will reach another bridge that you have to cross. Trust me, I think Square strategically placed this place really far away because they knew at least 80% of players that would play this would get bombarded by battles like every 10 steps. And a portion of these fights you can't run away from, so you're kind of stuck. And I love how every time we hit them, they get turned around due to the fact that when you get hit from behind, you just take more damage. Which makes this all the more entertaining because now they're dead. Woot. Another level up. Now, I will acknowledge the fact that I am slightly underleveled. I can acknowledge that. I know for a fact before I get to a certain point in Temple Range, I need to be at least, well, I was told 40 something, but you know what? If I beat this game underleveled, I think that just shows my prowess as a player. So, in some cases, I'm not too worried. In some cases, I kind of am worried. But you know what? I'll deal with it when I get to it. I'm not going to really worry about that right now. So we get here, Yuffie sees us, and she makes a run for it. Now, this part of the game requires you to find her. Now, doing this normally is near impossible because there's no way you'd ever figure out where she went. I'm going to show you guys what to do. Now, I mean, if you talk to people, you might be able to figure it out, but it wouldn't make life any easier. So you want to come this way, and you want to go inside this house. Now, in this room, if you go inside, you can actually go rest and recover health. Here's where you want to be, though. Open this door, and you want to talk to this guy over and over and over again. Just watch. So he says he's never heard of her. Talk to him again. He doesn't know her. Talk to him again. Okay, he really hasn't heard of her. Or doesn't know her. Yeah, no, I don't have anything to do with those guys, honestly. So, as he says this, someone says, calls him a coward, which apparently is Yuffie. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is going back and forth. Great. Oh, geez, they're father and daughter, which all of a sudden makes a lot of sense why they'd be arguing. Yuffie doesn't exactly seem like the very obedient kind of child. So I'm going to leave him alone and go to this obviously placed trapdoor. Seriously, if you don't notice this trapdoor here, then you clearly you just need to get kicked in the head. Just kick yourself in the head, take some aspirin, and do it again until you are either passed out or dead. Just keep doing it. I'll tell you when you can stop. And if you're wondering when I'll tell you can stop, I won't. I'm going to go this way. We're not going to bother healing. Then you want to go through here. Alright, now you've taken care of finding her that time. Now you got to find her again. But before you should do that, you do actually have to do another event. Required event before you can actually find her again. Which I guess if you were to do this in chronological order, you would have went here first anyway. They expect you to have explored town first. So you come in here to find 3 familiar figures: Eleanor, Reno, and Rude. So we're going to talk to Reno, I guess. And wouldn't you know it, Elena is ready to go. Hmm. Do you really want to go, Elena? It looks like it's this 1-on-2. It's like it's 1-on-3. We'll take you, trust me. Meanwhile, Reno is not exactly willing to deal with her shenanigans. Hmm. Yeah, Elena. People like Reno and Rude don't exactly like having their vacations ruined. You know what, Rude? For someone who doesn't talk very much, when you do say something, you make a really good point. Working during vacation does make anything you try to eat or drink taste really bad. With that, this event's over. Now, time for you to move on. So clearly, they're here. They aren't going to mess with us, for the most part, I hope. So you want to come up here, and you want to go inside this building, which is actually the item shop. You want to walk over here to this item chest, and you're going to open it. What you'll find is an MP absorb material, but before you can actually do anything with this, Yuffie drops down behind you and takes it, and runs off. Yeah, good job. Seriously, Yuffie, you're awesome. And you're probably asking yourself, okay, so where do I go from here? Well, to find her again, you need to go this way towards the entrance of town and go into the first house that you can see. The first house that you find, this one. Upon entering, someone says, oh no, no more weirdos. Which obviously means a weirdo was clearly in here. Talk to the shade, and you find Yuffie again. And she makes her quick escape out. Alright, so obviously this little game of cat and mouse, hide and go seek, retarded style is really getting old. So let's, finish up this tedious battle and finally manage to stop her by going over to this piece of pottery that's currently shaking. So we walk over to it, you talk to it. Our two other members realize what they have to do, so they block off the other two exits. So now you want to press circle, and you're gonna start punching the stupid thing. And sooner or later, Yuffie jumps out. She tries to make one way, nope. Another way, nope. Yeah. Now hand it over. So now she says she's gonna hand over the materia, and she starts leading us to wherever she might have hidden it. Now, am I the only one here that's a little bit skeptical? Meanwhile, two Shinra soldiers make their way here and head inside the bar. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, they're on vacation. They're not going to help anyone else, obviously. Elena doesn't seem to be digging their complacence with not wanting to help anyone. Yeah. Ooh, they're gonna tell headquarters. Seriously, do you really think the Turks honestly care if you tell headquarters? Seriously? The Turks. What is headquarters gonna do? Fire them? No, Reno, that's not a fool. That's a visionary. Well, Ellen, on the other hand, isn't really willing to sit here and get drunk and not help, so she's gonna run off. Which is funny because what happens later on in this little side mission actually involves her later. But you're gonna see how her willingness to work gets her into this problem. Alright, Yuffie, now just take me to my materia, and everything will be fine, I promise. Alright, head in here. So you want to talk to her, and she starts giving us some sad sap story, even though I'm not really buying it for the most part. Great. You know what, Yuffie, seriously, your sad act really... Wow, Cloud, you are great at consoling people. You don't care about her history or her feelings. So she tells us to hit the switch on the left. Now, it doesn't matter which switch you pick, you're going to get the same outcome, and I'll prove it. Great. We've been caged. Oh, ha ha ha, Yuffie. Seriously, great pun. Steal. Yeah, you're a comedian. I am laughing really hard right now. Seriously, guys, I am laughing. It just sounds like I'm unamused by her horrible puns. Okay. The game of cat and mouse, hide and go seek, continues. Okay, so you leave this place now. Now we gotta go look for her again. Which shouldn't be too hard, considering we should already know where she is. So this time you're gonna want to head up north again towards the, towards where you found her father. And there'll be one thing that's changed here. The gate on this side's open now, so you can go through here. Key is, you gotta ring the bell. By ringing the bell, the door is revealed, you go around, you go downstairs. This will lead us to her somehow secret hideout. What we find is a ninja holding Yuffie. Uh-oh. Who could it possibly be? Could it be Sephiroth? Could it be the old president of Shinra? No, it's much worse. Oh, it's much, much worse. It's the gangster, the hitman, the pimp, Don Corneo! Two for... Oh, no, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, he captured Elena too. Gotta love it. Okay, so now we gotta go after both of them. Successfully managing to ruin my life. So as you can see, we're back inside of her father's house. However, this worked out. So we see Reno and Rude making a dash for it. Huh. So now we've gained sort of like a temporary truce. We're not exactly against each other, but we're not gonna stop each other from getting what we want right now. They want Elena, we want Yuffie, they're both being captured. So either way, we gotta work together, or at least cooperate with each other until after we rescue them. Then we can go about beating each other senselessly. Because, that's just how the world works. We make a temporary truce, and then we proceed to try to kill each other. Okay. We're gonna go over here. Now, this is the part where I need to actually buy some stuff, because without some of the stuff I gotta buy, I'm probably gonna be in a bad way. So we're gonna go here. So what do I need here? Drill arm. What is this? Oof. Not bad. Sell one of those. Sell that. Sell that. I think that's about it. Okay, so now I can actually start selling stuff. So you want to buy a bunch of these, these Fire Veil and Swift Bolts. Why do you ask? Because what you're going to have to do for this fight is kind of necessary you have these. While you're also doing this, you're also going to want to set up a Barrett with something special. You want to set his limit break from 2, like I have it now, to 1. And I'll explain why I'm doing this in the when I get to the fight, because it's actually kind of important that you set them up this way, or else you're going to be in a really bad way later. I can almost guarantee it. So, let's see here. Everyone's full on health, everyone's ready. Let's go. And make sure you also have potions, too. No potions will probably equal death during what's going to happen next. Okay, so let's go up here. Huh. As long as we don't endanger Elena and they don't get in our way, they won't hurt Yuffie. Great, seriously. Because, you know, the last thing I really want to do right now is not have to fight two punks who consider themselves to be awesome. Don't get me wrong, I love freaking Reno. I think he's an awesome character. I just don't think he gets the type of fame he deserves. Now, if you're wondering why I'm running away from this particular fight, these larvae are probably the most annoying, ridiculous creatures ever. Hence why I'm running from them. They do nothing but slow and stop you, and to be honest with you guys, I don't want to deal with that. And I don't have my materia, so for those of you claiming I run away from fights too often, this once I actually have an excuse for running away, so. Oh, come on. Where am I? Okay. There we go. Now, if I recall correctly, once you get to this point, let's see, I'm trying to figure out where, okay, I need to go down. So you want to take the down path. And what we find is Yuffie and Elena being held captive by Don Corneo. Delicious scrumptious, I think I found a new... Oh my god, you pervert. You know, I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, I know, if you would have thought that you were going to be taken by a pimp who wants nothing more than to have sex with you, I'm pretty sure you would have taken that. I'm pretty sure you would have taken those rope escaping lessons more seriously. But seriously though, I can think of a lot of people who'd find the whole S&M thing to be really kind of cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's us, Don Corneo. Get ready. We're about to beat you down. Oh, Vincent, that's clever. Thanks. You've successfully managed to say you don't care about Yuffie, but you just don't like the way he's doing it. I suppose in your case, you would have just taken her into a closet and had your way with her, wouldn't you? You freaky little... Ugh. How much you've suffered. You're a pimp. What are you suffering for? What? Yeah, I was about to say this awkward pause was really kind of awkward. So you're going to fight his new pet. Now this new pet can be a real pain. Now you want to set Barrett's limit break to level 1, and hopefully he'll hit Barrett numerous times, which will make this really easy for me. Here's how it works. Provided he hits Barrett, this thing has two attacks. He has a regular attack, a scorpion tail attack, which does about 500 to 600 damage apiece. He also has Arrow 3. This attack will instantly kill one of your characters, regardless. Mostly because it's a really powerful attack, and your characters won't have enough health. At least mine don't. So, the key here is to get him to attack Barrett. Why should he attack Barrett? Because if he attacks Barrett, I can use Mind Blast. This will instantly allow me to get rid of his MP and hopefully put an end to this. But until then, I kind of have to live with the fact he's going to just kill one of my characters off every time. Alright, use Fury. Ah, crap. Alright, this dude's also flying, which... Oh, come on! X potion, we're fine. No worries, I do intend on using Vincent's limit break during this fight, mostly because I kinda need to. Galleon Beast, which should give me a very swift advantage in this fight. Hopefully he can still hit him. I really hope he can. Because if he can't, this fight's just going to get really annoying. Yes, he can. Arrow 3. Yeah. So yeah, his Arrow 3 attack is most likely going to be the bane of your existence during this fight. Best you can do is hope... Okay, if you would hit Barrett and get his limit break, this wouldn't be such a problem, because then, like he just did, see? Now once he gets his limit break, this entire fight should go a lot more smooth, I should say. But until then, you just gotta, grit your teeth and deal with it, because until he actually hits Barrett again and triggers limit break, he's gonna keep on using Arrow 3. So of course we're gonna keep on healing people as we get through this, and hopefully he'll attack Barrett again so I can actually follow through with the rest of the strategy. Or not. Yeah, get back up, you dimwit. Ah. Vincent. X potion. Vincent. Not. Oh, never mind. Use on Cloud then. I don't care. Gets the job done. Yes, hit Barrett. Finally. Okay. This is where my strategy comes into play. Use Mind Blast. This should inevitably get rid of any magic he has and decrease the chances of him using Arrow 3 dramatically, which means I could possibly have a chance at actually winning this fight now. Otherwise, you're going to have a really tough time with this fight on its own. This fight by itself, it's bruh, come on, are you kidding? I know what this looks like. I'm pretty much spending all my time healing. Well, I kind of have to. Alright, so we're going to attack him again. Alright, this is the part, if you want to, you can actually start using the items I had you buy. Oh, crap. No, don't attack me again. Thank you. As you can see in here, I'm trying to offset the damage he's doing to me by constantly using high potions, which is why you want to make sure you have a good supply of these when you go into this fight. Alright, we're going to use X potion on Cloud because he's lower. Yes, got him. Okay, and with that, you take down the wraps. Now, I bought the items. I was expecting I was going to use those too. If you're more dependent on that, use the items I had you buy. Either way, you'll get through the fight with hopefully not too much trouble. Although I lost Vincent, but you know what? I got through the fight. Either way, I don't think too many people can complain considering the fact you don't have any materia to work with throughout this entire fight. With that, Corneo tells us to wait. Just wait a second. Ugh, yeah, shut up already, you dumb. Ugh. Why do you think a bad guy like me would swallow his pride and plead for his life? Okay, now if we've learned anything from the last time we did this, the answers that would seem right were obviously wrong. So clearly, any answer that benefits him is clearly right. So I'm going to say because he's sure he's going to win. Oh, what the... You know, it doesn't matter if you drop them upside down or right side up. I think they'll be squashed like tomatoes anyways. In either case, that was just a pointless plot addition that you wanted to add to this. Huh. With that, Reno comes into play. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Good job. Wait, did I say good job, Rude? Yeah, really good job, seriously. Hmm. Uh, because you were sure of victory. And with that, Don Corneo falls to his death. Thank goodness. He was, that's funny. No matter what he answered, he would have been wrong. And I don't know if I really want to call what they're doing helping us. You want to go? Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. I'll take you out. That's kind of cool. Okay, so you're still off duty then. Okay. With that, we have succeeded in taking care of getting our materia back. I pray to God we get our materia back. Yuffie, you'll be lucky if I ever let you on my team again. So, she's still talking, and what do? We just walk out. Ah, our MP absorb materia. Okay. With that, guys, this little mini side quest is complete. And it is over, and I am done. I never wanted to do this again. Ugh. Luckily for me, this was just one take, so I think I did fairly well considering the, you know, everything. So, do I really want to show you guys all this stuff, though? Goodness sakes. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to just save it or if I just want to continue. Okay, at this point, guys, this ends the mini-series. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to end it here for now. And the next time I do this, actually, forget that. You guys can just watch. I'm going to go through, finish this all up, put everything back in place again, and then I'm going to continue with the walkthrough as if everything was just the same. Restore. Alright, looks like everyone's pretty much in place. For the most part, from the way it seems. What's this? Can't imagine why you'd need that there. Put counterattack. Okay. I think we're pretty much good for the most part, so we're going to go here. Sorry it took me so long. Again, I don't mind showing you guys these menus because these menus don't require as much work. So it's time for us to make our long, long journey back. And with materia and magic and all this other good stuff, this shouldn't even be half as difficult as it was. Although I'm going to check one last thing to make sure. Long range attack? Why would you need that for? Take Destruct. We're also going to throw an all. Alright. We're pretty much good to go. Lots of alls. Alls are really nice, guys. I'd recommend them. Now, if you're wondering why I'm actually showing you guys my long trek back, it's because I need to make sure I make it really clear that I actually did this. And the only way for me to confirm it is if I actually show the long trek back. So, keep... Ah, goodness sakes, I forgot. No wonder I had an extra all. I was trying to figure out why I had an extra. I could not remember. Let's try try. Uh-oh, toxic powder. Owie. Did he just attack? Oh, forgot. Yeah, I put counterattack on Cloud, so he's going to be able to attack people now twice as much whenever they hit him. Which makes my life incredibly easy. Come on, die. Yes. Wait, whoa. Every time he takes damage from poison too? Oh, that's godly. I can't possibly ask for a better outcome. With that, we level again. 3 more X potions. Sweet. 1 second. I gotta go inside the menu. Again, I forgot something. Let's see here. So all... Who has it? You... Yeah, hand this over. Arrange. Exchange. Let's see here. I don't need steel right now. I can live without it. So we're going to add lightning. Alright, so you have restore all twice. Sweet. We are good to go. Let's continue. We're back on the road again. You know, seriously though, that Raps fight was not as bad as it was the first time I did it. In all honesty, the only reason it was bad was because I could not get him to attack Barret. When he attacks Barret, and I can get rid of his Mind Blast, and I can use Mind Blast and get rid of his MP, he's an incredibly he's not difficult. I mean, he's not an easy fight, but he definitely isn't difficult. Especially when you have what I have right now. What do you ask do I have exactly? Well, I happen to have something kind of cool. Which didn't really do as much damage as I was hoping for, but we're not going to really worry too much. We're going to use Metro Magic. We're also going to heal up real fast. You know, having magic for the win. Apparently Metro Magic isn't going to pull its weight anymore. And I forgot to switch back to Barret's original limit break. Darn it. Luckily for me though, Vincent gains all of his health back. And with that, we win. Sweet. Alright. Good game. So we're going to continue by following these bridges. Since we've gotten through a majority of traversing this long little piece of land to get back to the tiny Bronco. Whereas I think we go this way. We go around. We go down. And, oh, never mind. We get back to Tiny Bronco. So with that, guys, this mini-series is complete. And I'm going to save it now because I'm finally back where I want to be. And I'm going to get to work on the next part of the walkthrough, which is leading up to the end of the CD, sadly. We are nearing the end of the first CD. It's taken me some time, but we've neared it, guys. We've pretty much did it, so we are just about at that point. So, let's hope that I can keep up this momentum and finally, say I got this thing done. Until then, guys, this is Resobaso signing out. Hope you all enjoy.